Hi there, everybody. Welcome. My name is Evie Schweig.
And I'm Mary Ellen Sung.
Yes, and we are both certified holistic health coaches, and we both have a common passion for educating, guiding, and inspiring people to live their best lives through healthy lifestyle choices. This TAKE20 program is a way for us to share current health topics in a short 20 minutes that will help you improve your health.
And by participating in this program, we hope to inspire you to take steps to live your best life.
Right. And in this and future topics, we'll discuss ways for you to improve your health through eating a healthier diet or upping your physical activity, maybe getting better sleep, maintaining healthy relationships, looking at your career, and like tonight, discussing stress management.
Yeah. And if you've missed the monthly topics and want to check them out, you can find the recordings on the Facebook group Tips for a Healthy Lifestyle with Evey and Mary Ellen, or on our YouTube channel, TAKE20 Tips.
Right. So, wow, Mary Ellen, it's been over 7 weeks since we were first asked to stay at home. And since then, our lives have been altered in a way never before known to us or our parents. Our work and school schedules are different. We're staying, or some of us are feeling trapped at home. We have evenings and events and meetings that have been canceled. And we've been on Zoom a lot, right?
Yes.
So we've been washing our hands, cleaning surfaces throughout the house, practicing social distancing, and taking precautions to avoid becoming infected with this COVID-19 coronavirus.
Yeah. So, we're taking the precautions, but many of us might know people that have gotten the coronavirus, and you might be asking, how is your body going to deal with the virus if you're exposed? A strong immune system functioning at its optimum level will keep you healthier. And stress is one of the major factors that can weaken your immune system. And like many others right now, you're probably feeling under a lot of stress. These are very difficult, challenging times for us all. And even if you are healthy, the added stress and fear of the unknown, changing your work and school schedules, canceling plans, not knowing what's happening in the future, it lowers your immunity. So we want you to give yourself a break and add some positive stress relief to your new normal.
Right. So true. We're all learning how to cope with this in our own ways. So last month, we began our discussion about steps that we can all take to stay healthy, right? We spoke about the importance of getting outside and staying physically active, no matter what that means for you, whatever activity level that you are at. We also talked about other ways to reduce stress through meditation and cultivating a positive attitude, right? Looking forward and thinking positively. So if you'd like to listen in on that discussion, by the way, you can find that recording on our YouTube channel, TAKE20 Tips. So let's take a quick look at some additional ways that we can be reducing our stress during the corona outbreak and moving forward.
Okay, yeah, great. So this is Stress Reduction for Immune Health Part 2. So the first thing we want to talk about is hydrate. Hydration is important to good health and a strong immune system. And it's recommended that we consume about half our body weight in water, which is about 8-ounce glasses a day.
Gotta work on that.
Very good.
Props. Our bodies are made up of about 70% water. So this is, the water is essential to our good health. So, dehydration can lead to us feeling tired or sluggish and even moody. And you may experience headaches. It affects our digestive system, and drinking too little can also lead to constipation. And our organs just don't function properly without the necessary amount of water. One obvious indication of dehydration is, of course, dry lips and skin. But most importantly, we need enough water to detoxify the body. and
Right.
have that
Oh
body
gosh.
work properly.
Yeah. So, as Mary Ellen mentioning the need for water, have you heard about something called the coronavirus constipation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a real thing. And, we looked into it, right, didn't we? And it's due to lack of exercise or poor eating habits, not sleeping well, and not drinking enough liquids. All the things that we're experiencing right now when we're staying at home, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And while our filtered water is best, you can also stay hydrated by
Mhm.
eating fresh fruits and vegetables and drinking decaf tea or sipping on broth. So no matter what time of year it is, whether it's winter or summer, it's important to stay hydrated. And in the winter, indoor heated air tends to be drying. But even now, as the weather's getting nicer, we're out spending more time, maybe walking or exercising, just walking around the neighborhood. So hydration becomes even more important as we start to perspire with the warmer weather.
Right, it's so true. And one thing that you and I like to make a habit of that I wanted to mention is making a large pitcher of filtered water with added sliced fruit in it,
Yeah.
and making sure that we drink it throughout the day, right? So
Okay.
adding the fruit flavor is kind of nice. It kind of encourages us to drink it because it tastes better.
Mm-hmm.
So any kind of little trick like that that helps you or reminds you to drink is a good one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so dehydration is something that we should try to avoid. Also, getting enough rest is something we should be doing. So, we mentioned the importance of getting enough sleep when it comes to constipation, but your immune system depends on it too. And ideally, we should be getting about 7 to 8 hours of high quality sleep a night, which
Mm-hmm.
is not very easy to do, and not very many of us do that, right?
Right.
So maybe, Mary Ellen, we could talk about some of the ways that we help our clients get better sleep.
Yeah. So we suggest everyone develop a healthy bedtime routine just to start off. And this can include, adopting a self-care routine such as taking a shower or relaxing bath, brushing your teeth, relaxing without the TV, reading
Mhm.
from a real book, not, electronics on your iPad or computer or your phone. Maybe writing in your gratitude journal or a diary, whatever it is that helps you slow down and relax so that you can sleep.
Right. Yeah, and that takes planning ahead too. So
Sure.
it has to become a priority, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to set a regular bedtime as well as part of this. So you're getting ready, but you should be able to get to bed at a certain time. Our bodies tend to like routine. And when you do this, you may even find that you start waking up even without an alarm in the morning.
Sure.
So you might be asking yourself at this point, and people listening in might be asking right now, well, what is the correct bedtime for me, right? And for everybody, that is different. It depends on, when you need to get up in the morning. So one easy way to set your bedtime schedule is to determine when you need to wake up and count 7 to 8 hours back from there. And that's when you should be trying to get to bed, right? Very simple. Simple to say, not so easy to do,
Yeah.
right?
But, like anything, a healthy habit starts with a good, healthy routine. So
Right.
the
And
other
baby steps,
thing,
right?
baby steps. Yeah. So the other thing is you'll sleep better if your bedroom is cool. And also sleeping in a darkened room without the blue light from
Mhm.
electronics and the TV. You don't want to be watching TV before bed. Studies show that people sleep better when they use the bedroom only for sleep. So if you're prone to getting up and using the bathroom during the night, I hear this from a lot of clients,
Yes.
avoid drinking liquids after dinner time and make sure you're getting your fluids in, earlier in the day.
Right. Right. For sure. For sure. Um, and the other thing too is, if you do wake up, there sometimes it's difficult to get back to sleep, right? And one of the tricks that you and I are always talking about is that people try to stay in bed and focus on relaxing and relaxing
Mhm.
specifically different parts of their body. starting at the toes and working your way up slowly until you reach the top of your head. And while you're doing this, focusing on slowing down on your breath, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of this then is focusing your attention on this one thing. And we talked about this in our last month's Take 20. So for those of you listening, if you'd like to find out what we talked about in a little bit more detail, you can go to our Take 20 Tips YouTube video on that and listen in.
Yeah.
And then if your thoughts do tend to race at night, one of the things is to focus on breath to distract yourself. But another thing you can do, another trick, is to keep a pen and paper right by the bed and write down your thoughts when they come and all the to-dos that need to be handled during the next day. This way they're out of your head. You won't be running over those thoughts over and over again. Putting them down on paper takes it out of your mind and onto something solid, and you don't have to think about it again. It's amazing. It really does work.
Yeah, that was a great practice that I used back in the day when I needed it most.
Yeah, no, me too.
And
and it's so funny in the morning when you read your handwriting, and it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter if
you
it's hard
still
to
know
read.
what it says.
Still works, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. All right, so we talked about hydration and sleep, and then the third thing is to reduce or eliminate sugar and processed food. This really relates to stress and your immune system directly. So, eating a healthy diet can help us ward off infection and illness. And in fact, 70% of our immune system can be found in the lining of the digestive tract. So what we eat can directly support or harm us. And the most direct way to improve our diets is by reducing or eliminating processed foods containing high amounts of sugar and sodium and chemicals and additives, and replacing them with whole foods such as fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, and whole grains. And they're high in nutrients that help fortify the immune system and fight inflammation.
Right. All those good foods that we talk about so
Yeah.
much. Yes. So more specifically, especially this time of year, as we start to loosen this stay-at-home mandate, we should be looking to lighten up and detox our immune system, especially for our liver. And we can do this by adding more foods such as what you were explaining, Mary Ellen, but there's some very specific to this time of year that are specific supporters of our liver. One of these is dark leafy vegetables like spinach and Swiss chard, or bitter greens. I know we don't eat a lot of bitter foods, but bitter greens are especially good for us, such as arugula or cilantro, maybe parsley and watercress. Cruciferous vegetables are also good for us for detoxing and supporting the liver. And by doing this, helping relieve stress. And these include broccoli and kale. And let's not forget beets, the root vegetables, beets, and bean sprouts, such as alfalfa or broccoli or mung beans.
Yeah, I try to get all those greens in my morning smoothies. That's a good way to get them in. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then you don't have to think about it. You've got it. So we mentioned the vegetables, but there's also fruits such as lemons, grapefruits, and berries, especially this time of year and for detox.
Yes.
And to support your immune system. And seasonings like garlic and onion, ginger and turmeric, which is, low inflammatory. They're also great prebiotics. And drinks such as green tea, milk thistle tea, lemon water, especially alkalizing and anti-inflammatory too. And fish, like
and hydrating.
Salmon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Salmon and tuna and halibut
right.
are
all of those
great.
have those healthy omega-3 acids, fatty acids in them. That's good for us. So, and it's funny going through this list, coincidentally, or maybe not, all of these foods are featured in a new program that you and I are developing and hoping to come out with at the end of May, which, as we know, will be here before we know it.
Yeah.
And in this, Mary Ellen and I, we thought that it would be helpful for us to focus on transitioning from the stay-at-home environment that we've all been in. So in this program, we'll address both your health and your emotional well-being by providing online live group support and a program guide. And this will complement a comprehensive whole food diet that's designed to help clear and support the organs of the immune system and support us.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this program.
Yeah, so we're working on it. We haven't finished it up yet, but we're real excited about it, and knowing that we need a lot of support this time of year, especially with what's going on.
Yeah. So, keep an eye out for more details on how to join us as we develop it. So before we go, let's just review the 5 key ways to strengthen your immune system.
Right.
Last month, we talked about getting outside and also lowering our stress levels. And if you want to review that or haven't seen it, you can go to the YouTube channel and check out our part 1.
Right. Take 20 tips, right?
Yes.
And then today we continued with that discussion, and we addressed the importance of staying hydrated and getting enough rest and reducing or eliminating sugar and processed foods from our diets.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. And as always,
Yes.
feel free to contact us with any questions that you may have by emailing us or visiting our website or by visiting our YouTube channel, TAKE20 Tips.
Yes. Keep an eye out too for our new program, which is Metamorphosis, because we are hoping to emerge, right, Mary Ellen?
Yes, transition.
From all this that's going on.
And do you want to share your
Transition,
email address,
exactly.
Evie? Do you want to share your email?
Yes, thank you. Okay. Sure. If anybody would like to contact me, my email is Evey Schweig, which is EVEYSCHWEIG @me.com. And my website is the same, EVEYSchweig.com.
Great.
And Mary Ellen, how about you?
My email, Coach Mary Ellen @outlook.com, and the website is just my name, Mary Ellen Zung, ZUNG.com. So
Wonderful.
Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next month or earlier. Be safe.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Yes,
night.
be safe.